बंधो दीन बंधो जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. So today we'll be discussing on Ramananda Rai and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Samvad. Basically, when Lord Chaitanya started departing for South India, at that time, Sarabhom Bhattacharya, he told Lord Chaitanya that one of the governors of the province of Kobur, his name is Ramananda Rai, and he is a great learned scholar and a great devotee. So please make sure that you meet him. It'll be very nice if you can cast your merciful glance over him. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, thus being requested by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, when he came to Kovur, yes, Kovur today basically is Rajamandri, yes, in Andhra Pradesh. Even today, when we go by train, we go by Amravati Express, and just next to Rajamundry, Kaveri flows. And there, the station name is Kovur. Yes. And in Chaitanya Charitamrita also it is mentioned as Kovur. So on the bank of Kaveri, this beautiful Samvada happened, which is recorded in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela chapter 8. So this is volume 2 of CC Madhya Leela. So before every chapter, there is Bhaktivinoda Thakur gives a summary study of that chapter, which is called as Amrit Pravaha Bhashya. Just like in 10th canto of Bhagavatam has 90 chapters. And all these 90 chapters have been summarized by Srila Prabhupada as Krishna book. 90 chapters in 10th canto Bhagavatam, 90 chapters in Krishna book. Each chapter summary is correspondingly there in Krishna book. Similarly, as many number of chapters in all the 9 volumes of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Bhaktivinoda Thakur summarized them chapter by chapter, and he named that book as Amrit Pravaha Bhashya. So Srila Prabhupada gives that synopsis before every chapter, and we'll read that synopsis, very good synopsis. Whatever happens in the chapter is given in a nutshell. After visiting the temple of Jiyada Narasimha, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to the banks of the river Godavari. Sorry, Godavari, not Kaveri. To a place called Vidyanagar. When Sri Ramananda Rai went there to take his bath, they met. After introducing himself, Sri Ramananda Rai requested Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to remain in the village for some days. Honoring his request, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stayed there in the house of some Vedic Brahmanas. In the evening, Sri Ramananda Rai used to come to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Ramananda Rai, who was clothed in ordinary dress, offered the Lord respectful obeisances. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu questioned him on the object and the process of worship, and also asked him to recite verses from Vedic scriptures. So this is the preface of the entire meet. Yes, what is the preface of the entire meet? The preface is Lord Chaitanya comes after going through Andhra Pradesh, and he comes to the bank of Godavari at Kovur, and there he meets Ramananda Rai. And after meeting Ramananda Rai requests Lord Chaitanya to stay there for some days. And Lord Chaitanya accepts that invitation and stays there. And then the meeting happened and the discussion happened. Yes. So the discussion takes place in chapter 8. Yes. It starts from almost somewhere around shloka 60. So 57, verse 57. They began discussing. Yes. Ramananda Rai approached Lord Chaitanya and offered his respectful obeisances, and the Lord embraced him. Then they began to discuss Krishna Katha in a secluded place. So, you see, just like Radharani has two principal associates, one is Lalita Sakhi, the other is Vishakha Sakhi. When Krishna came in the form of Lord Chaitanya, both of these Sakhis came. One as Swarup Damodar Goswami and one as Ramananda Rai. Yes. So Swarup Damodar Goswami is none other than Lalita Sakhi. And Ramananda Rai is none other than Vishakha Sakhi. So we see the beauty of Chaitanya Charitamrita or Lord Chaitanya's pastime is all females are appearing as males. Yes. So we see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself, but he is covered in the kanti or complexion of Radharani. Yes. Then Swarup Damodar Goswami is Lalita Sakhi. Ramananda Rai, Vishakha Sakhi. Rupa Goswami, Rupa Manjiri. Yes. So just like Sakhis are young girls of the age of 14, 13. Yes. Who are Sakhis in Golok Vrindavan. Krishna is eternally 16. Radharani is eternally 14. And all the Sakhis are around 13 and 14 years of age. To assist Sakhis, there are Manjiris, small girls of the age of 6 to 7, which means first standard, second standard from material point of view. So ऐसे first, second standard की जो बच्चियां हैं वो सब मंजिरीज हैं. स्वरूप गोस्वामी, सनातन गोस्वामी, गोपाल भट्ट गोस्वामी, रघुनाथ दास गोस्वामी, they are all Rupa Manjiri, Rati Manjiri, Lavanga Manjiri, Guna Manjiri. They are all Manjiris. They are all coming in male forms. Yes. So we see in Lord, there is nothing, no distinction as male or female. ऐसा नहीं होता भगवान में. कई बार लोग कहते हैं, खास करके स्त्रियां कहती हैं. Many a times Matajis have this question. Why you always address God as He? Yes. So we say, no, God is she also. Radharani is who? Radharani is Lord. Yes. राधा कृष्ण दुई एक आत्मा दुई देहधारी अन्योन्य विलास रस आस्वादन करी. Yes. So in God, in spirit, there is no distinction of masculine and feminine. But here, the talks are happening between Lord Chaitanya and Ramananda Rai, who is Vishakha Sakhi in spiritual world. So they came in a secluded place and they began to converse. What is a conversation? This is Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela, chapter 8, text 57. Prabhu kahe pada pad shloka sadhyena nirnaya raya kahe swadharma charane Vishnu bhakti haya. So Lord Chaitanya asks, what is the best thing to do? Pada shloka sadhyena nirnaya. Nirnaya means essence or the end. and sadhya. What is the best thing in human form of life that we can achieve? Sadhyera nirnaya. Srila Prabhupada translates sadhya as the aim of life, and nirnaya is ascertainment. So, what is the ascertained aim of life? And Ramananda Rai says, Swadharma Acharana. So, वर्णाश्रम के हिसाब से आप ब्राह्मण, क्षत्रिय, वैश्य, शूद्र या फिर ब्रह्मचारी, गृहस्थ, वानप्रस्थ, संन्यास, however you are, you do swadharma acharana, and that is how one will be able to please Vishnu Bhakti Haya. And Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita also, Prabhupada quotes, Chaturvarnam maya srishtam gunakarma vibhagashah. Yes. So just so that the society can live nicely, peacefully, I have divided society. Yes. This division is always necessary. You see, everyone cannot be temple president. If everyone is temple president, will things work? No. All temple presidents will keep fighting among themselves. So there has to be one temple president. Yes. China, communist philosophy, everyone is one. Yes. So the amount of security that Xi Jinping gets in China, does a farmer get in China? Although they advocate equal things for everyone? No. Yes. In India, yes, much better. We are not communists. But still, Narendra Modi gets SPG. Do I and you get SPG? No. So this hodgepodge sense of equality doesn't exist. It's not true. Yes. There cannot be equality. There has to be a sense of discretion. Who's higher, who's lower, who's better, who's just good. So this discrimination, this discretion will always be there, and nothing wrong that one practices it also. Only thing is that even if we are practicing discrimination, it should be done in a respectful way without hurting anyone. That's it. Yes. Then we are not committing Vaishnava Aparadha. In the name of establishing discrimination, if we are doing Vaishnava Aparadha and recklessly doing things, then that will not save us, or that is not the right thing also. Culture is, we discriminate, but we discriminate respectfully. Yes. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is hearing this Varnashrama argument, and he says, yes. So Prabhupada quotes from Srimad Bhagavatam, Vishnu Puran, sorry. Varnashrama acharavata purushena parapuman Vishnur aradhyate pantha nanyat tat tosha karanam. So someone is following Varnashrama achhe se, that will please Lord Vishnu. Yes. Swe swe karmani abhirata samsiddhim labate naraha. You are engaged in your occupational duty, you will get Krishna. That is also one aspect of Vedas. But is Lord Chaitanya satisfied with this? Lord Chaitanya says, Prabhu kahe eho bahya, aage kahar, raya kahe Krishna karmar, pana sarva sadhya sar. So he says, if one is doing simply Varnashram, then he can be doing karma kand. But karma yoga is one step higher. Krishna karma arpana. So one is working, one is getting results, but one is offering that sense of result to Krishna. Krishna karma arpana. So one does not enjoy the fruits of one's labor, but one just surrenders the fruits of one's labor to Krishna. So this is called as karma yoga. Karma kand and karma yoga, two different things. Karma kand means doing karma according to Vedic injunctions, but keeping the result of that karma to me. That is karma kand. We follow we follow the siddhant of karma, and we engage in only those activities which are sanctioned in the Vedas for our varna and ashram, but I keep the results of those activities with me only. Yes. काम करने के बाद पैसा आएगा तो सारा पैसा मेरा, क्योंकि मैंने काम किया. काम कैसे किया? शास्त्रों में दिए हुए नियम के अनुसार किया. So that is karma kand. One step higher than simply getting from shastras, it is to give, offer that reaction. This is called karma yoga. So I am doing karma according to Vedic injunctions, and whatever comes, I don't keep everything for me. I understand that I have a role to play in society. So I distribute to those who cannot, or who do not have that facility. Yes. So this is karma yoga, or surrendering that thing to Krishna. This is called as karma yoga. Yes. So प्रभु कहे हो बाह्य, आगे कह आर, राय कहे कृष्ण कर्मार्पण सर्वसाध्य सार. So if one is offering one's hard-earned money to Krishna, then that is karma yoga. So he quotes from Shri Bhagavad Gita. Yat karoshi yad ashnasi yad jivhosi dadasi yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushu madarpanam. Yes. So this is called as, so yad karoshi yad ashnasi tat kurushu madarpanam. So here activity happens first. Yat karoshi yad ashnasi yad jivhosi yad dadasi. Activity is there, and the process of offering it to Krishna is later. That is called as Krishna Karma Arpana. But when the surrender aspect is first and then comes the activity, it is called as bhakti. So what is the difference between bhakti and karma arpana? In karma arpana, the activity is given importance. And after that activity is done, then the results of that activity is given to Krishna. But in bhakti, the consciousness of performing that activity itself is the pivot. I am doing it for Krishna's pleasure. So surrender comes first and then the activity. In both the cases, there is activity. Bhakti can also involve activity. Karma arpana also can involve activity. Karma arpana means first I do activity, then surrender results. Bhakti means first sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. First is sharana vraja. Then aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishyam. Then is Lord Chaitanya satisfied with this karma arpana? From karma kanda, Ramananda Rai gave karma yoga. So text 61, Prabhu kahe ho bahya, आगे कह आर, राय कह सर्वध स्वधर्म त्याग ए साध्य सार. This is external. Something more. आगे कह आर, something more. So Ramananda Rai said to give up one's occupational duties in Varnashram system. So we see this conversation is like a Pandora's box. Pandora's box आपको पता है? वो एक के अंदर एक खोलेंगे तो उसमें से 50 चीजें निकलती हैं. That is called as Pandora's box. Yes. So this conversation between Ramananda Rai and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is like a Pandora's box. So Lord Chaitanya is taking out things, and Ramananda Rai's heart is like that box, which is churning out more essence of philosophy, more an essence of philosophy. So Prabhu kahe eho bahya, this is external. Aage kaho aar. And Ramananda Rai says, giving up one's occupational duty. This is essence. अब एक श्लोका पहले वो बोल रहे थे, doing one's occupational duty according to Vedas is essence. और दो श्लोक बाद ही is saying, giving up occupational duty is essence. ऐसा कैसा? One shloka previously you said doing occupational duty is essence. Now you are saying giving up occupational duty is essence. So every sadhaka is at different stages of one's own individual consciousness development. And depending on where one sees oneself fit, if one is sincere, one will accept that bracket and fit there. Yes. So just like in school, we have first standard, fifth standard. So first standard mein, teacher tells us that a bigger number cannot be subtracted from a smaller number because they are not taught the negative number line. Fourth standard mein, they are taught negative number line. Yes. And in fourth standard, 1 minus 2 is minus 1. But same question, 1 minus 2, for a first standard kid, doesn't understand anything. टीचर बोलेगा, स्टूडेंट बोलेगा, बच्चा बोलेगा टीचर पागल हो गया. टीचर ने खुद ही बोला था दैट अ ग्रेटर नंबर कैन नॉट बी सब्ट्रैक्टेड फ्रॉम अ स्मॉलर नंबर, और अभी क्वेश्चन पूछ रही है 1 minus 2. टीचर पगला गई है. But that same thing makes sense when the child goes to fourth. But when child is in fourth, 3x plus 2 is equal to 7 doesn't make sense. Arey, x is in English. How x came in maths? But when he goes to sixth standard, 3x plus 2 is equal to 7 makes full sense. Yes. Then when he goes to 8, 3x plus y plus z equal to something. Equations with multiple variables. Yes. He gets that. Yes. But then he doesn't understand trigonometry, sine theta by cos theta. Same child goes to 10th. Sine theta, okay. Cos theta, okay. So same child, depending on his or her individual capacity to understand and grasp, is understanding the same subject at various levels of depth. Similarly, for someone who cannot understand karmarpana, follow varnashram. But if one has transcended varnashram, karmarpana is there. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wants to extract more. He says, Ehoba here. Then Ramananda Rai says, to give up occupational duty itself. Arey, occupational duty karega to kya karega? Yes. So Ramananda Rai quotes, yes, see, Bhagavad Gita 18.66, Sarva Dharman Parityajya. He also quotes, occupational duties are described in the religious scriptures. If one analyzes them, he can fully understand their qualities and faults and give them up completely to render service unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Such a person is considered first class. Yes. So if one does any activity, if one is intelligent enough, one will understand that no activity is fully free from papa. As much as existence is not free from papa. हम जब सांस लेते हैं, so many microbes are getting stuck in our nostrils and they are dying. Who's responsible? Me. When I cook, भगवान के भोग के लिए भी होगा तो भगवान ले रहे हैं वो पाप कर्म. But otherwise, all the bacteria and microorganisms who die in the flame, I am responsible. Yes. When I wash pots, Sometimes there is fungus to the pots. They are living organisms. Yes. We do insecticide, pesticide sprays. Who is responsible? I am responsible. So, even as much as when we are driving, so many ants come under our wheels. Who is responsible? I am responsible. When we do pocha, so many ants die. So many ants become limp. You have observed? कई बार हम ऐसे ही पोछा मार देते हैं, वो चींटी मर जाती है या फिर वो लंगड़ने लगती है. सो कर्म किसका? मेरा. So if one understands that at any point of time, even basic existential karmas are not free from the gambit of sin, one will give up all varieties of karmas and just engage in the Lord's glorification. Yes. So what does Lord Chaitanya reply? Lord Chaitanya says, Prabhu kahe ho bahya, aage kaha aar. He says, even this is external. As long as karma is there, jnana is there, everything is external. Only when bhakti comes, Lord Chaitanya says, this is some good footing. But still, aage kaho aar. We'll see that in the conversation. So, Prabhu kahe ho bahya aage kaha aar. Raya kahe jnana mishra bhakti sadhya sar. So he said, jnana mishra bhakti. This is the essence of everything. Yes. So there is bhakti, but predominance of jnana also. So jnana mishra bhakti. Yes. Bhakti which is based on the tattva of jnana. So he quotes from Bhagavad Gita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Yes. So Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma na shochati na kankshati sama sarveshu bhuteshu mad bhaktim labhate param. So we see he elevated himself from Jnana Loka or Jnana consciousness. Yes. Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. He has already realized Brahman. Na shochati na kankshati. He doesn't want anything. He doesn't despise anything. प्रेम किसी से नहीं करता, लगाव किसी से नहीं है, और किसी से ईर्ष्या भी नहीं है, और किसी से द्वेष भी नहीं. कोई नहीं चाहिए ऐसा भी नहीं. इस तरीके से. सो ब्रह्म भूत प्रसन्नात्मा न शोचति न कांक्षति समा सर्वेषु भूतेषु. He is equipoised and equivalent to his enemies and his immediate family members or his most intimate people. For them, his most intimate people, whatever bhav that person has, same bhav he has for everyone, even enemy. That is sama sarve pishu bhuteshu. And then he gets bhakti. So jnana mishra bhakta is, what do you say, promoted from jnana to bhakti. His basic qualification is not surrender. His basic qualification is Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. He is Brahma Bhuta. That's why no hankering, no lamentation. And he treats everyone equally. The best of friends and the worst of foes. Yes. And then Mad Bhakti Labhate Para. Yes. So from Jnana, the Jiva goes to Bhakti. Prabhu kahe ho bahya आगे कहार राय कहे ज्ञान शून्य भक्ति साध्य सार. ज्ञान शून्य भक्ति. Yes. Devotional service which has no concept of Mayavad. Yes. It has no concept of unnecessary philosophical speculation. We accept philosophy, yes, Bhaktas also accept philosophy, but accept philosophy according to Vaishnav tradition. Yes. So here Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami quotes Srimad Bhagavatam. Jnane prayasamudapasya namanta eva जीवन्ति सन्मुखरितां भवदीयवार्तां स्थाने स्थितः श्रुतिगतां तनुवाक् मनोभिर् ये प्राप्यप्य अजितो जितोपि असितैः स्त्रीलोक्याम्. So jnane prayas, jnana prayas means prasan brahma bhuta prayas, is to see everyone equally. ये ज्ञान प्रयास उदपस्य, उदपस्य means to give up. So ये ज्ञान प्रयास छोड़ करके namanta eva, one just bows down in front of you, O my Lord. Yes. And jivanti sanmukharitam bhavadiya varta. And in the association of devotees, he is just engaged in hearing and chanting your glories. And he need not move away from his any material present condition. Yes. So sthane sthitah, he need not. Jnana yoga means giving up everything, celibacy, going to vana, to stay alone. That is the prerequisite for ज्ञान. ज्ञानी फैमिली के साथ नहीं रह सकता, ज्ञानी कमाई नहीं कर सकता, ज्ञानी मस्त घर में जहां पे सोफा लगा हुआ है और आरओ एक्वागार्ड का पानी आ रहा है, उसके लिए एक मर्सिडीज बेंज खड़ी है, ऐसी जगह ज्ञानी नहीं रहता. वो अकेला रहता, सब कुछ छोड़ छाड़ करके चला जाता है और जंगलों में किसको पता भी नहीं, वैसे वो ज्ञानी रहता है. नो फैमिली एट ऑल, स्ट्रिक्टली. ये है ज्ञान प्रयास. सो ज्ञाने प्रयास उदपस्य, ये सारा ज्ञान का झमेला छोड़ करके नमंत एव, आपको केवल नमस्कार करके जीवंती सन्मुखरिताम भवदीय वार्ता. वन इज whiling away one's time, utilizing one's time in discussing and speaking about your topics, hearing about your topics in association of devotees. And sthane stuta shrutigatam tanuvak manobhir. So staying at that place with kaya, vacha and manasa, one is engaged in serving you. Ye prayaso ajito jitopi. With this endeavor, one conquers over the Supreme Personality of Godhead who cannot be conquered. Ajita jitopi. Lord is Ajita, nobody can conquer him. But a devotee with this sincere prayers and heart conquers Lord Krishna's heart. So he says, Bhagavatam, Sadhunam hridayam mahyam, sadhunam hridayam tu aham. Tesham madanya na janati, naham teshu managapi. Yes. So after hearing this, what did Ramananda Rai say? Jnana Shunya Bhakti. Yes. Which means pure devotional service. So what does now Lord Chaitanya say? Prabhu kahe eho haya. आगे कहां आ रहे. This, ये आप अब पक्का बोले, अब ये बराबर बोले. क्या आप बराबर बोले? ज्ञान शून्य भक्ति means pure devotional service, which is not mixed with. So karma basically means enjoying the fruits of one's own action. That is karma. Give up that. Jnana means trying to find out the Supreme Personality of Godhead with one's own philosophical speculation. Oh, ये ऐसा होगा, ये वैसा होगा. We can relate this to the Anuman Praman slide. Those who have done JOSD, yes, when Anuman Praman comes, you remember the slide? 6 blind men, they are, or 6 men who are blinded by thick cloth. They are brought to an elephant and they are told you describe elephant. What does elephant look like? So someone who's holding his trunk, he says, oh, elephant is like a snake, keeps on going like this and in a curly fashion. So then someone who's holding his legs, he says, oh, elephant is like a tree trunk, huge and very, very solid. Yes. Someone who's holding the the tail of elephant says, oh, elephant is like a rope. Yes. Very, very patla, very, very short. Someone who's who's touching the ears of elephant, he says, elephant is like an axe. कुल्हाड़ी के जैसा है वो. Now, in a sense, which of these explanation is a good explanation of an actual elephant? None. This is Anuman. Yes. So similarly, doing Anuman about the Supreme Lord, कि भगवान ऐसे होंगे, this is Mayavad. Or this is Jnana. Karma is being excessively attached to the fruits of one's labor. That is called karma. Yes. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Eho hai. This is okay. Now it is okay. But aage kahar. Tell something more. And then we see Raya kahe prema bhakti sarvasandhya sar. Ramanand Rai says Shuddha prema bhakti. Yes. Loving devotional service. So devotional service not with the hetu of अरे यार ये कब खत्म होगा और मैं घर जाके सो जाऊंगा. Yes, we can do devotional service, but we need not have अच्छा मैं ये सेवा कर रहा हूँ प्रभु जी मेरे को monthly remuneration नहीं चाहिए. So we have transcended karma. Yes. I am not doing any philosophical speculation. I am reading Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. So jnana is also kicked out. So what remains now? Remains is bhakti. But we may do bhakti खिजिया के कंटाल करके अरे यार तो क्या ही है. Yes. अगर एक दो संडे मैंने नहीं किया गया सब पूछने लगते अरे आप कहाँ थे. Yes. So ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. So when we do services with love, just like a mother wakes up in the dead of the night to change the nappy of the child, and only because mother and father are together, child is able to grow up nicely. So similarly, it's a very dhire process, very, very dhire process. So Raya kahe extra prema bhakti sarvasadhya sar. Yes. So again, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami gives various shlokas to substantiate this. So he says that pure devotional service. So Prabhu kahe eho haya age kahar Raya kahe dasya prema sarvasadhya sar. So when told about pure devotional service, then amongst all the yogic processes, pure devotional service is the best yoga. And in pure devotional service, there is gradation with respect to the rasa or rasa tattva. Yes. So we see this is the yoga ladder. In one sense, yahi pe aake ruk jati hai, but we can see otherwise also. So right from the depths of enjoyment to the heights of Krishna's personal touch. Yes. Everything systematically is given. Kab kya kaise hoga. So pure devotional service, how to do? So then he comes to the essence of rasa tattva. And first primary rasa is dasya. Yes. Dasya means that I feel I am a servant of the Krishnas. That is called as dasya bhav. So amongst pure devotional service, then what remains is only rasa. So the lowest of rasa is dasya bhav. So very beautiful shlokas from Bhagavatam you can recite and read whenever you have time. So Prabhu is satisfied, yes, dasya rasa. But then he says, Prabhu kahe eho haya kichu aage aar. He says, this is correct, yes, dasya prem. अगर आप कुछ और जानते हैं तो प्लीज बताइए. So what does Ramananda Rai say? राय कहे सांख्य प्रेम सर्वसाध्य सार. राय कहे सख्य प्रेम सर्वसाध्य सार. So ahead of dasya is sakhya rasa. So sakhya rasa is better than shantya rasa or dasya rasa in terms of the amount of variation that the jiva is allowed to experience with Krishna. That is why rasa comes into picture. Yes. जैसे हम 12th करते हैं, 12th के बाद में इंजीनियरिंग में एक साथ सब लोग बैठ करके they write all the exams. No, it is divided into 4 years. Each year is divided into 2 semesters. Yes. So similarly, all this goes on. Universal affairs. So loving service rendered to Krishna in fraternity. Fraternity matlab sakhya ras. That is the essence of all. Prabhu gahe eho uttam aage kah aar. Dasya rasa eho uttam. But still speak more, something more. So till the time bhakti did not reach, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was saying eho bahya. इसका कुछ मतलब नहीं है. Yes. Till the time Sakhyaras comes, Krishna says Sakhyaras is Uttam. But आगे बोलो. So Raya kahe Vatsalya prema sarvasadhya sar. Vatsalya prema. The Vatsalya means like a father and mother and son. Yes. So हम देखते हैं वृंदावन में इतने सारे व्रजवासी हैं. They silently, yes, they worship Krishna. Yes. So इतने सारे व्रजवासी हैं, वात्सल्य प्रेम से भगवान को क्या करने का प्रयास करते हैं? प्रसन्न करने का प्रयास करते हैं. इसमें कोई दो राह नहीं है. The essence is loving devotional service to the Supreme Lord. Yes. So Vatsalya Rasa Sarvasadhya Sar. Yes. So it is quoted that Nandah kim akarod Brahman Shreya evam Mahoditam Yashoda cha Mahabhaga Papan Yashah Yasya Stanam Hari. So नंद ने ऐसा क्या ही पुण्य काम किया था कि भगवान उनके आंगन में खेले. और यशोदा का महाभाग्य देखिए कि भगवान उनका स्तनपान कर रहे हैं. तो भगवान कितने महान हैं और उनके भक्त कितने नम्र हैं. ये पूरा just like that we can see. Yes. सुनंद किम अकरोत ब्रह्मन. प्रभु कहे हो उत्तम आगे कह आर. वात्सल्य प्रेम के आगे आगे कहो आर. राय कहे कांता प्रेम सर्वसाध्य सार. Yes. So madhurya rasa, kanta prem. Yes. This is what Ramananda Rai says, that madhurya rasa, kanta prem is the highest rasa in Golok Vrindavan. So text 82. कृष्ण प्राप्तिर उपाय बहुविध हैया कृष्ण प्राप्ति तारतम्य बहुत आच्छया. There are various means and processes by which one can attain the favor of Krishna. All those transcendental processes will be studied from the point of view of complete welfare. Yes. डिस्कशन क्यों करेंगे? उस डिस्कशन से अप्लाई क्या होना है हमारे दैनंदिन जीवन में, तब वो डिस्कशन फायदेमंद है. किंतु यार ये रस सही सर्वोत्तम तटस्थ हैया विचारी ले आछे तारतम. So we saw that some people, किंतु यार ये रस सही सर्वोत्तम, whichever rasa one is situated in, that is the best rasa for him. Hanuman ji, he is Das. अर्जुन, ही सखा. अर्जुन से ऊपर नंद महाराज, यशोदा मैया, रोहिणी, एवरीवन. सो हम देखते हैं कि when pure devotional service blooms in a devotee's heart, that time a devotee shines very, very brightly. Yes. A devotee shines very, very brightly. So with this conjugal love, all of one's sense of existence is poured in that conjugal love. Yes. And that is what Krishna likes the best. And there are shlokas which substantiate this claim. Krishna praptir upaya bahuvidha ya Krishna prapti taratamya bahuta achaya. So many ways you can see Krishna consciousness. किंतु यार ये रस सही सर्वोत्तम तटस्थ यहैया विचारी ले आचे तारतम. So it is true that whatever relationship a particular devotee has with the Lord is the best for him. Still, when we study all the different methods from a great neutral position, we can understand that there are, however, higher and lower degrees of love. To the higher degree of love, to that degree, Krishna's pleasure will be more in my consciousness. To the degree I am of my own in bhakti, my own consciousness will always take precedence over Krishna's consciousness. पूर्व रसेर गुण पारे पारे हय दुई इतनाई गणने पंच पर्यंत बड़य. There is a gradual order of improvement in transcendental and loves from the initial ones to the later ones. In initial subsequent mellows, the qualities of previous mellows are manifest. So, Dasya Rasa has minimal number of attributes. Sakhya will have his attributes plus Dasya attributes. Then now we have Sakhya, Dasya and Vatsalya all coming together in Madhurya and plus Madhurya. So Madhurya Rasa is that window through which all access to spiritual world takes place. As the qualities increase, so the taste also increases in each and every mellow. Therefore, the qualities found in Shantarasa, Dasyarasa, Sakhyarasa, and Vatsalyarasa are all manifested in conjugal love. As the qualities increase, so the taste also increases in each and every mellow. So just as we go higher up, we get those previous ladder questions automatically. The qualities in the material world, earth, air dependent, fire, water, yes, and all of the calamities that are caused by these. This is what is earth made up of. परिपूर्ण कृष्ण प्राप्ति यही प्रेम हईते यही उपेंद्र वही कृष्ण वही कृष्ण कहे भागवते. Complete attainment of lotus feet of Lord Krishna is made possible by love of Godhead, specifically Madhurya Rasa or conjugal love. Lord Krishna is indeed captivated by this standard of love. Yes, the Gopi standard of love. This is what Rupa Goswami also predicted. This is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is also saying. This is what Krishnaras Kaviraj Goswami is also writing. Yes. So we have to be very careful in dealing with devotees. Text 90. So it is time. I feel if anyone has any questions. Yes. Ahead, one topic of Ramananda Krishna asking, please tell more ahead. And Ramananda Rai says, amongst all the gopis, Radharani is the principal queen. And Radharani se zyada prem aur koi nahi kar sakta. So this is the essence of this chapter. Talks between Ramananda Rai and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. If any questions and queries are there, I will try my best to answer. Any question, any query?
Hari Bol, Gauranga. Yeah, Suma Mataji, I'll straight away come to questions, Prabhu. Suma Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you Mataji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Panchang Pranams Prabhuji, thank you so much Prabhuji. Yeah. Prabhuji, my doubt is, I just need more clarification on this Prabhuji, that Gnana Karma Adi Anavritam, that Shuddha Bhakti. So when we give up when we start doing akarma, it is not, karma is not there. So in the same way, we are reading scriptures on a daily basis. So how can we be on the safer side, Prabhuji? Like how can we, what is that, Prabhuji? Gnana karma adi anavritam. Karma I could understand. How is that gnana? How can we be on the safer side?
Jnana means philosophical speculation. Jnana means having more trust and faith on one's own intellect and mental capacity than simply the words of Shastras. And sometimes such people, they neglect the form of the Lord also. That is called as Mayavad. That everything in this material world is made up of either the Pancha Mahabhuta or the subtle elements, mind, intelligence, and ego. So here also it should be like that only. No, it is not like that. So that is Jnana. Jnana means, Jnana does not, here scriptural meaning does not mean Jnana. Jnana refers to the mental pursuit of a person to deduce more things, even more than our acharyas, in what should be correct. Is that okay?
Yes, Prabhuji, very much, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, a small doubt which has been asked to me, so I'm not able to answer, Prabhuji. How many transcendental qualities are there to Radharan? Radharani. So
64?
I didn't. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. 64.
64.
Okay, Prabhuji.
This mentions 26 important.
Thank you so
Although
much.
it is mentioned that 26 important. But see, if you consider that 26, then Jiva also has 50, double than Radharani. How is it possible?
Yes.
Yes.
How is it
From
possible?
Tattva point of view, Jiva has 50 qualities. Shambhu has 55 qualities. Narayan or Vaikuntha has, or Vishnu has 60 qualities. But when we see the guna of Radharani, they are only 26. So these are 26 most principal gunas. There are many other, but these are the prominent.
So totally 64. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Dandat pranams. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Shobha Mataji.
Yes, ma'am.
Prabhuji, Dandavat pranams. Prabhuji, just like you said that there are various rasas and devotees belong to categories, and Dasya rasa is the primary rasa. So the same devotee who is in the Dasya rasa will rise according to the consciousness to higher rasas, or different devotees are into different rasas and they are satisfied in that particular rasa only. Prabhuji.
There is a debate on this topic, but then some devotees I heard, there are two aspects. Why two views? There are two aspects. One aspect says that it should be possible to change our rasa. Otherwise, where is the question of all of us going back to Godhead in Madhurya? हो ही नहीं सकता ना. इतना क्या हम 30 मार खाए क्या माधुर्य रस में आने के लिए? नहीं. So from the point of view of what do you say, the basic understanding of rasa, yes, to come to Madhurya rasa will take almost, we can't even say. So then one understanding is that because rasa has to be, devotional service is dynamic, so we should be able to change rasa. That is one aspect. We should be able to change our rasa. That should be possible. Second aspect of seeing this is that whoever is in whichever rasa they are happy, they don't want a change. हनुमान जी never feels, अरे यार अर्जुन कृष्ण की पीठ पर हाथ थपथपा रहे हैं, मैं कब राम की पीठ पर हाथ थपथपाऊंगा. The Gopas, they see Yashoda Maiya changing the diaper of Kana, yes, or feeding Kana. So ये सब काना के इनको, they are not interested. Yes. शाम होते ही सारे ग्वाल बाल were in साख्य रस, they come and they are very happy. आज का दिन बहुत अच्छा गया. लेकिन रात में गोपियां खुश होती हैं. इसी दिन में गोपियां ना खुश हैं और सखा खुश हैं. रात में गोपियां खुश हैं, सखा ना खुश हैं. So, but nobody is thinking, oh, I should become a gopi. Or gopi is not thinking, I would want to become Sridhama or Sudama. No. One is happy in one's own. So these are two different approaches. One is thinking that bhakti is dynamic and rasa can be changed. Second point of view is that whoever is in whichever rasa, they don't want to change that rasa. So there is no conception of change of rasa. Beharhal, till the time that I or us, we go back home, back to Godhead, we will not be able to do soksha moksha of this question. Is that okay?
Yeah, Prabhuji, very clear, Prabhuji, with the examples of Hanumanji and Gopas, it's very clear now, because I was confused, like the same thing, that if only Madhurya Rasa we need to reach Goloka, then it will take I don't know how many births it will take then. for us to reach.
Delhi bahut dur hai. Don't worry.
And Prabhuji, these our spiritual masters, they are all pure devotees. So they are in like they are also belonging to various categories of rasa, or they are in ordinary rasa only?
See, unless one is on that platform, one will never be able to comment on anyone else on that platform. Yes. These are not aspects of philosophical speculation. These can very seriously amount to Vaishnava aparad also. Because अरे कोई ऐसे महान स्थिति पर है और आपने बोल दिया यार ये क्या है? So that also constitutes Vaishnava aparad.
Yeah, Prabhuji, because whenever we are hearing to them or watching them when they are into deity worship or something, we see that they have different bhav. There is difference in when we watch the Lord and when they are in front of the Lord. There is big difference between their bhav. So I felt like they must be on a very, very high, almost very high level. So that's why. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for pranams.
Yeah, Shyampriya Mataji, Srimati Shyampriya Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, pranams. Thank you so much for the wonderful class.
Okay, Sarika Mataji. I think there was no question, Prabhu. She just wanted
Hare
to.
Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Prabhuji, is Gyan Shunya Bhakti the same as Shuddha Prema Bhakti? Or is Gyan Shunyata a characteristic of Shuddha Prema Bhakti? If we equate
Prema Bhakti,
philosophical speculation.
Prema Bhakti is also not a block. Prema Bhakti also has gradations. Everything has gradations. Krishna is unlimited. And to the extent a devotee can love Krishna, that is also unlimited. We hear of Prema. In Prema, there are 7 divisions. The highest division is called Mahabhav. Mahabhava Swarupa Shri Radha Thakurani. In Mahabhav, there are 7 divisions. In Mahabhav, the highest is called as Madanakya Mahabhav. And Madanakya Mahabhav is present only in Radharani. So everything has gradations. We say Prema, 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 Shuddha Prema. Shuddha Prema has 7 distinctions. All this is there in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Yes. And the highest gradation of Prema is Bhava. This Bhav is different from the Bhava Bhakti that we do before Prema Bhakti. That Bhava and this Bhav is not same. Different Bhava. So Sadhana Bhakti, Bhava Bhakti and Prema Bhakti. So ये Bhava Bhakti अलग है. Prema Bhakti का highest stature है Mahabhav. और उस महाभाव का हाईएस्ट स्टेचर है मदनाक्य महाभाव. So essence is that just jnana shunyata means coming to zero. Bhakti is the positive aspect of number line. Jnana karmadi anavritam is the zero axis. Is this okay?
Yes, thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Kripamai Mataji.
Am I audible, sir? Prabhuji? Prabhuji. Am I audible, Prabhuji?
I am not able to hear. I am not able to hear.
Mataji, little loud.
Prabhuji, now, Prabhuji, can you hear, Prabhuji? Prabhuji, Dandathanam, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, the class was excellent, and I want to know that Ramananda Rai was Elsa Saki, and Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya, the other thing.
Brihaspati. Brihaspati. Brihaspati.
Another Lalita and
Swarup Damodar Goswami Mataji.
Swarup Damodar Goswami is Lalita Sati.
Another that Manjaris and all you told, no, they were around. Manjaris also around Chaitanya. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, last question, Suma Mataji.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for considering. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, in the Madhurya Bhava, the devotees who have that Madhurya Bhava experience all the rasas, which this is what you said in the class, Prabhuji. Dasya rasa, Sakhya rasa, Vatsalya rasa, everything. So does it mean that they relish all the rasas and they give pleasure to
Yes.
Krishna in all the bhava? Krishna. Yes, Prabhuji. And the in Goloka also it is like a lotus flower, and the outer petals is like the Shantarasa and the Dasya rasa. And is it like that, Prabhuji? The
Yes.
Sakhya rasa. So is it? Okay. Hare Krishna. So does it mean that each one with their rasa they will go there in that rasa only, or does
No,
anybody?
right now we have this. See, until and unless anartha nivritti is over, there is no point in discussing about rasa. Unless there is kam, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsar, shunyata, there is no discussion about rasa. We discussing about rasa, even on Tattva platform, is like a nursery child discussing triple integration. It's too far away. Yes.
Sorry, Prabhuji. Hare
So,
Krishna. Apologies. Hare Krishna.
yes, right now let
Yes.
us
Thank you so much.
transcend the 6 basic anarthas.
I'm sorry, Prabhuji, for putting you into
No, nothing like that.
Hare.
Because even if we discuss, हम उसका तारतम्य नहीं लगा पाएंगे. There is no problem to discuss. लेकिन हमारा जो अंडरस्टैंडिंग है वो मटीरियली रहेगा. In as much as if one is not properly trained in Vaishnav culture and one does not have the backing of sadhana, one will consider Ras Leela to be modern lustful affairs between a boy and a girl. Yes.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhuji, understood. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, and I seek apologies. Hare Krishna. Dandavat pranams.
Prabhu,
So thank you all
shall we
very,
take?
very much.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's one more hand raised of Shilpa Mataji. Shall we take this
Please,
as a
yes.
very last question? Yeah, Shilpa Mataji.
Thank you so much, Mataji. There's no question, Prabhuji. I'm too small to even understand Chaitanya Charitamrit. But Prabhuji, your examples, it was so precise that for me, Chaitanya Charitamrit becomes so difficult to understand, Prabhu. I've not reached that level. But the way you've explained, at least I have gathered something like what is bhakti. It is so much, so high it is. Like when we do Bhagavatam.
On the contrary, I'm sorry to interject you. On the contrary, if you read Chaitanya Charitamrita, you will find it most relishing. With Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, there is a limitation to how much you can grasp. But with CC, you can read 300, 400 pages a day. Just keep reading. It is nectar. Yes. Unstoppable nectar. Just keep reading, relishing. CC is that.
I am so feeling not myself qualified to even, I have the entire set, but I don't even feel like opening it because I feel I don't understand anything. I will never understand. But today, the way you've explained, Prabhu, yes, I am little determined to now at least open and see what it has to offer. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Dandavat pranam.
Thank you very, very much, all of you, for giving me this opportunity to serve all of you in my most insignificant way. I hope I have been able to do little justice to this most exalted topic of the talks between, because we are discussing this academically. Iske baad kya ho gaya, iske baad kya ho gaya, iske baad kya ho gaya. But when they are speaking, they are exchanging that rasa. Yes, just like two friends, ekdam chaddi buddies, they meet after 5-6 years. Array, see how they meet. That is that rasa. Yes. It is very different to when you go out to a 7-star hotel and that 7-star hotel's person is there with your board. Yes, welcome to Mr. or Miss or Mrs. So he is also there to welcome. But when your friend is there to welcome, array, how are you? And this and that. That rasa is different. So when we are discussing, even when I am speaking to you in my most wretched capacity of that exchange is like, oh, you are coming to a new place and I'm holding with a banner. Mr. ICF devotees, welcome here. So that is how this I'm holding the banner and welcoming all of you to this class. But actually, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Rai discussed, they discussed as if the best of friends who are meeting after 5-6 years and they want to share everything and their hearts are pouring out. Yes. So please read Chaitanya Charitamrita. It is the essence of all nectar. Yes. And stay blessed. Thank you very, very much. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, thank you so much, Prabhu. Yesterday, when devotees suggested this topic, I was thinking that this topic is very philosophical. But then, because I knew that Prabhu is coming and Shamrasik Prabhu is very making very complicated subject and explaining it with so much ease. So I thought, yeah, this is the perfect, maybe the subject for today. So thank you so much, Prabhu. Beautiful explanation. Very nice, Prabhu. Thank you.
Thank you. Honored to serve you. Dandavat pranam.
Hare Krishna. Pranam Prabhu. Pancha kalpitarubhyascha kripa
भगवानेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Small announcement for everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
There is an announcement that you people know that ICF has taken a few devotees to Vrindavan recently. Now the next yatra is planned for Jagannath Puri. That is the Rath Yatra time. So the registrations are open. There is a link Prabhu had, I think, given in the group also, Bhagavatam group and other groups as well. So please register if you can go. Just go and take darshan in the association of devotees, as well as you will also maybe Jagannath's mercy if you will able to pull the Ratha of Jagannath, which is very auspicious. So once again we will post this message with all the details in the group, and you can join the WhatsApp group of that particular yatra. Krishnamurti Prabhu, you want to ask something? Okay. Hare Krishna. So we'll end the session, and tomorrow again, one Mataji is coming from Mayapur to give us the Katha of Gaurang Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna. Pranam.
Mataji, convey our most humble obeisances to Achinta Prabhu for getting us these exalted speakers.
Yes.
Koti
yes,
pranam to him also, Mataji. Please convey.
Yeah, we should always be grateful to Achintya Gopi Prabhu. Because this ICF forum itself is Prabhu's, because he's the one who started. So yes, no doubt about it. Hare Krishna.